With the fairly recent release of the Galaxy Watch 3, many of you might be wondering whether it's time to upgrade from the first generation Galaxy Watch. Or perhaps the price of the first generation Galaxy Watch has caught your eye and you're wondering whether it's still a good deal or not. So should you buy a first generation Galaxy Watch in 2021 or should you upgrade to the Galaxy Watch 3? Stay tuned to find out and don't forget to hit that like button. Hello and welcome back to Tech It Easy. So the Galaxy Watch, is it still a worthy choice for 2021? Well, straight off the bat, I'm going to go ahead and say yes. If you've just bought one, in my opinion, it's still a great choice, so don't panic. That being said, there are a few reasons why I do actually prefer the Galaxy Watch 3 over the first generation Galaxy Watch, and we'll get to those later on in the video. So let's jump into the comparison and take a look at what's actually changed in the Galaxy Watch 3 from the first generation Galaxy Watch. So the design is actually the first and most obvious choice for things that have changed since the first generation. This time round, we get the choice of a 45mm and a 41mm watch, as opposed to the 46mm and 42mm the original Galaxy Watch came in. Now you might be concerned about getting a smaller screen after hearing that, but actually the screen is actually larger on the Galaxy Watch 3, as it has a much better screen to body ratio. It definitely looks more refined, less bulky, and just more modern. And that is probably the one thing I really do love about the Galaxy Watch 3. Whilst on the subject of the screen, one other major improvement on the Galaxy Watch 3 is the screen brightness. Now, not many people on YouTube have mentioned this, but there is actually a significant difference between the Galaxy Watch 3 and the Galaxy Watch in screen brightness. It's something I didn't like about the original Galaxy Watch. It made it pretty difficult to see, especially when you're running in daylight. Now, of course, having the brightness turned all the way up will drain the battery faster, which is where things do get a little bit weird. So the first generation Galaxy Watch actually has a better battery life than the Galaxy Watch 3. Weird, right? So the original first generation Galaxy Watch was rated for around 4 days of battery life, whilst the Galaxy Watch 3 is only rated for 2 days. And when you have the always on display on, you're only going to get around 24 hours, maybe just over. Now, this is likely because of the slimmed down modern design, which again, I do love, but at the very least, I was expecting the same battery life as the last generation, not less. That being said, I have to say that the usage of my Galaxy Watch hasn't really changed. I charge it at the same time each night, and there's not really any difference between when I was using the first generation and now the new Galaxy Watch 3. This of course will depend on your lifestyle and what you're going to be using it for, so something to consider if you're trying to choose between the two or think about upgrading. Now, if the battery life being the same on the Galaxy Watch 3 and the Galaxy Watch wasn't weird enough for you, then get this. The Galaxy Watch 3 actually uses the same Exynos processor as the original Galaxy Watch. Now, I don't have any issues with performance here, but I was expecting some sort of improvement. I feel like when you're spending upwards of £400 for the larger 45mm Galaxy Watch, you should be seeing really obvious improvements. Oddly enough though, the performance on the Galaxy Watch 3 does actually feel a lot better than the original Galaxy Watch. Everything in the UI feels a lot smoother, and I've never really ran into any issues. On the original Galaxy Watch, I did have the odd random restart, and sometimes it would freeze up, but that was quite rare. So there definitely are some obvious performance gains in the Galaxy Watch 3, or at the very least a better optimized UI. Whilst on the subject, both the Galaxy Watch 3 and the original first generation Galaxy Watch run off Samsung's own Tizen software, which sits somewhere between Google's Wear OS and Apple's Watch OS. It's good, but it's not perfect. What I do like about it though is its simplicity. It's very user friendly and very easy to use, a lot easier to use than the Apple Watch in my opinion. So whilst we're talking about these sorts of things, I want to talk about updates. So will your original Galaxy Watch still receive updates in the coming years? And the answer to that is, there really isn't an answer. There's no straight answer that I can find, but based off previous models like the Gear S2 and S3, you could expect to still be receiving updates for up to 5 years, possibly even more. I know that recently the Gear S2 did receive a minor update, and I do believe there was a major update recently for the Gear S3. So if that's anything to go off, your Galaxy Watch should be okay for a good few years from now. And one thing I did want to add is that the Galaxy Watch just works. Even if Samsung turned around and said that they're not going to update the original Galaxy Watch, I'm not sure I'd be too upset about this, and I'm not sure it would put me off buying one if I was on a tight budget. At the end of the day, your smartwatch is going to be used for your steps, heart rate, maybe getting the odd notification, and if all that works, then I really can't see anything to be upset about if they do choose to stop updating the original Galaxy Watch. So aside from potentially missing out on some updates in the future, what else could you be missing out on if you buy the original Galaxy Watch? So the Galaxy Watch 3 does actually come with ECG and blood oxygen monitoring, which I talked about briefly in my Galaxy Watch 3 review. Now these are great features to have, especially on a smartwatch, but are they features that you necessarily need? I'm not too sure. This will very much depend on your usage and what sort of person you are and how active you are. These are definitely features you could quite easily give up to save yourself £100 to £200 on a smartwatch. Now, just to complicate things a little more for you, it might be worth talking about the Galaxy Active 2. Now, like the first generation Galaxy Watch, when this came out, it didn't have the ability to do blood oxygen monitoring and ECG, but in a recent update, it now does have the ability to do this. This isn't something that's going to happen on the Galaxy Watch though. Samsung have already said that they can't do this through updates. Definitely something worth bearing in mind if you did want those features, as the Galaxy Active 2 does sit between the Galaxy Watch and the Galaxy Watch 3 in terms of price. Now, features you can expect to see on the Galaxy Watch and the Galaxy Watch 3 are things like GPS, heart rate tracking, steps tracking, sleep tracking, the ability to make and take calls, and send quick reply texts. All these things are stock on both the first generation Galaxy Watch and the Galaxy Watch 3. So with everything I've talked about in this video in mind, let's get down to the conclusion. Should you buy a first generation Galaxy Watch in 2021? As I said at the start, yes, definitely. It's almost much better value than a Galaxy Watch 3 at this point. Although I'm impressed with the Galaxy Watch 3 and I do love it, there aren't enough new features to warrant me telling you to buy that over the original first generation Galaxy Watch, especially when it's going so cheap at the moment. If budget really isn't an issue for you, I would still go for the Galaxy Watch 3, purely because the design is so much nicer, it's much more comfortable on your wrist, and I do like having a bigger screen. One thing I really did dislike about the original Galaxy Watch was how bulky it was on your wrist, and the Galaxy Watch 3 has sort of fixed that. But again, a couple of small design tweaks don't really make it the ultimate upgrade from the Galaxy Watch. So to consolidate all that information, if you're on a budget and you want a smartwatch, go for the original first generation Galaxy Watch. If budget isn't really an issue for you, then I'd still go and get the Galaxy Watch 3 at this point. And if you're thinking about upgrading, the same thing goes. Think about your budget and think about whether you really need it, because it might be worth waiting for the Galaxy Watch 4 or whatever the next installment is going to be. Also, if you did want those other features such as blood oxygen monitoring and ECG, do consider the Galaxy Active 2, as this again might be a cheaper option for you here. If you want to learn more about the Galaxy Watch 3, do head over to my channel and check out the full review and walkthrough video. There, I'll take you through all of its features and its workout section. Also, if you want to learn more about the original first generation Galaxy Watch, go and watch my Should You Buy a Galaxy Watch in 2020 video. That features an in-depth review and unboxing, as well as a showcase of features. Lastly, if you're still on the fence about buying a Galaxy Watch or even any smartwatch, a good starting point for you might be to buy a fitness tracker first. There are a few really good fitness trackers out there that have advanced features seen on things like the Galaxy Watch 3 and other more expensive smartwatches. I've reviewed a couple of these on the channel already, and I will be getting some more in soon. Some good ones to check out would be the Samsung Galaxy Fit 2, the Xiaomi Mi Band 5, and even the older Honor Band 5. Also, the newer Honor Band 6 is on the way, and it's looking pretty good spec-wise. These are great for your basics like heart rate tracking, sleep tracking, calorie counting, and steps counting. Some can even get call and text notifications, and you also have features such as Find My Phone. Generally, they go from anywhere between £30 to £60, so it's not exactly a heavy price to pay. Check out the links in the description for the latest prices on the Galaxy Watch 3, the original Galaxy Watch, and the Galaxy Active 2. Okay, so that was the Galaxy Watch and Galaxy Watch 3 comparison. Do let me know in the comments, as always, what you thought of the video and whether or not you think the Galaxy Watch is a better choice over the Galaxy Watch 3. I am really interested to hear your opinions. Also, if you are new here, please do subscribe to the channel. There's plenty more content coming. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.